In today's highly competent academic environment, students are constantly searching for various ways and tools to improve their consistency, focus, discipline, and their strategies. And exactly here enters the phrase the academic weapon mindset. While this phrase may sound dramatic, it just simply means a highly intentional way of studying with more focus, discipline, and consistency to get better results. Let me make a very great misunderstanding clear about the academic weapon mindset. The academic weapon mindset does not focus on naturally gifted person or their skills. Instead, it is a way to build your habits and your systems from zero level to a very high level that can push you and motivate you towards going forward. Academic weapon mindset is not about studying for endless hours or studying for 10 hours, 15 hours per day, but it's about building small, tiny systems, habits, so that you will remain consistent, you will improve in whatever you are doing, and you will start to get better results. It's about developing how you think and how you perceive the things in front of you. It's about how you can increase your efficiency in your work and how you can work effectively. The academic weapon mindset is not anything which focuses on superficial things like motivation. Instead, the academic weapon mindset focuses on developing a mindset from ground zero level and developing it further along with the self development of the person who is adapting to this mindset. At the core, the academic weapon mindset focuses on gaining academic excellence is controllable through strategy, discipline, and self control. And the people who adapt to this mindset treat their academics differently and seriously, just like how athletes treat their trainings and professionals treat their careers. Rather than relying on motivation which is superficial, they rely on their systems and mindsets which is built within themselves and which has the power to push them forward. The people with academic mindset do not focus on external factors. Instead, they focus on themselves and how they can improve their own self. They understand that small and fruitful actions, when repeated consistently, gains a great result and will give you a lot more big of a results than panicking over the last moment when you've not done anything, or looking up to a big mountain moment when you've not even taken small steps. So, this mindset focuses on long term growth and not on short term comfort. An academic weapon is a person who learns and thinks learning is their responsibility, who studies with purpose and clarity. And he or she is somebody who is willing to take responsibility and improve, who is willing to stay in discipline and still do the work that they are not even willing to do, or if they don't even feel like doing it. And the most important, an academic weapon is a person who constantly finds the methods to improve the way they are working and improve their own self, and they constantly thrive on improving themselves, their methods, and the way they present themselves. And if you're watching this video, it is certain that you are willing to become an academic weapon too. And to become the person that you aspire to be, it is also very necessary that you develop the mindset of the person who you really want to become. So, in the process of becoming an academic weapon, it is really important that you also develop the mindset of the academic weapon. So, here are the key characteristics that you need to focus on to develop the mindset and become an academic weapon yourself. Starting with point number one, make a schedule and follow it. An academic weapon does not do things randomly. They do not say that they are going to study something on some day or sometimes. They will make a plan, they will work with a plan to be certain that they are working and they are improving. They make plan whenever they have important things to accomplish. For example, if you have to accomplish unit 2 of mathematics, then you need to have a plan on what day, on what time, what subject, what space you are going to do it. So, to become an academic weapon, you need to have certainty on what you're doing, and you need to make sure that you are doing that certainly. So, making any schedule is the first step that you can take towards becoming the academic weapon while developing the mindset of the academic weapon as well. Point number two is to start small. You don't always have to look up to the mountain. You can start with small steps at first. To accomplish that unit 2 of mathematics, you would not have to complete that entire unit in a go. You can break it down into small portions and cover that portions so that you can cover the entire unit. This is exactly what I mean. If you look into it as a whole, like if I have to complete unit 2, it's so long, it may overwhelm you. But if you break the task down into small chunks or portions, then that looks realistic. That looks, you can achieve, like you can achieve it, and that also gives you a sense of motivation that you can keep going and you can keep achieving. So it's really important that you take small steps to develop your mindset and to develop the academic weapon way of accomplishing things. Next point is to eliminate your distractions. For a relatable example, if you have junk foods lying around you, then the chances that you are going to consume them increases significantly. But in the same scenario, if the junk foods are taken out from your room, or if they are not even in your entire house, then the chances that you are going to consume junk foods is very, very low because you don't have them around you. You don't have the packets to distract you. In the same way, when you are studying, if you have your mobile phone lying around you, if you have TV right in front of you, if you have your PC on the table where you are studying, then the chances that you are going to get distracted by those all electronic devices is a lot more. But in the same case, if you remove all those distractions away, then the chances that you are going to study being more focused increases significantly. So, when you are trying to achieve something, it's really important that you make the thing that you want to achieve attractive and easy, and you remove all the distractions in the process of doing so. And the next step is to adapt to active learning methods. If you are just reading or rereading the certain text or the page of a certain book, then the chances that you are actually understanding or learning something from there is very low. But if you want to understand it, if you want to understand the concept and learn the things which is said in that book, you will need to learn it actively, like using the blurting method, using the Feynman technique, using active recall, etc. But if you're just reading it, you will have no returns from that. So, to become an academic weapon, you need to understand the concepts of whatever is written in your book so that you can write it down in your exams to get high marks. To make that ensured, you need to make sure that you are learning things the correct way. Use active learning methods to learn so that you are not just reading, you are studying, you are learning. The next and the last step is to track your progress. Until and unless you are tracking your progress, you will not know how far you have come and what's the next step that you have to take. If you are not tracking your progress, you will not understand if you are improving or if you are degrading. So, to make sure that you are improving and to determine what your next step will be, it is really necessary that you track your progress. Each and every action that you take towards achieving a certain thing needs to be tracked. It needs to be written down actively so that you understand what you've done and you also get what you have to do next to achieve it. Ultimately, success in academics is less about talent and more about the mindset. And the academic weapon mindset is the far better and the most powerful tool a student can develop in the process of improving in their academics and personal life as well. So if you find this video helpful, then make sure to like it. Make sure to comment determination to show that you are determined to achieve your goal of becoming an academic weapon while developing the academic weapon mindset. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel to get more helpful contents like this to become more powerful in your academic life as well as in your personal life. So, this was Academic. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. Let's end this video with the motivation to work on a new project. See you then.